Good morning. We got the small room today, although maybe we didn't need to. Judge Pattison has the pre-exam conferences today. They're usually on Tuesday. But because he and I are both going to be gone for the judicial conference this week, we did them on Monday, which disrupts everything else. But so I'm using the small room. I've got a lot of, we'll call them difficult civil matters this morning till 9:30, and then we have some sentences at 10:30 or 11. So it's going to be a busy little crammed in time in here. Judge Pattison, however, has a lot of cases, and so he's going to need the bigger room. He prefers this room, and I prefer the other one. He's got his stuff set up here on his bench the way he likes it. And can hear better in here. But anyway, here we are. It's Monday. I'll be in here. It's Monday everywhere, even in Lockport Township. And it's a beautiful Michigan Monday. Would have been a good day to be on vacation. Had a wonderful weekend. And it's time to get back to work. As I indicated, Judge Pattison and I will both be gone. I'll be gone for the whole conference, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Judge Pattison will be gone Tuesday, Wednesday, and be back Thursday. And then I'll be back Friday with a civil docket in the afternoon and misdemeanor pretrials in the morning. So I hope everybody is having a good week in Denmark and everywhere else. As I indicated, we've got a lot to do. Our first line today, we'll start out also Monday in the Netherlands. We didn't want to muggy in Michigan. It is going to be a good day today. Be a good day to have a day off. All right, today we'll start tapping our toe with a cheery little song about domestic violence. Marianne and Wanda were the best of friends all through their high school days. Both members of the 4-H club, both active in the FFA. Skip ahead. Well, she finally got the nerve to file for divorce. She let the law take it from there. But he walked right through that restraining order and put her in intensive care. FFA stands for Future Farmers of America. We do have a chapter of that here in Centerville. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, New Brunswick. Anyway, everybody share that little song today. Call it a shared moment of humanity on a Monday. She walked right through that restraining order. He walked right through that restraining order. Put her in intensive care. I'm not sure the solution was the correct solution. It is all tongue in cheek about a very serious topic. I don't know how to lock this microphone, this camera, so we keep getting a shot of the empty plaintiff's and defendant's table. All right, it is 8:26. We have a matter at 8:30 and a matter at 8:45. And about 3 matters all set for 9 o'clock. So we got our work cut out for us today. See who shows up. This room, like many things that we're doing during this construction, is a compromise. It's not ideal. I give a lot of credit to Judge Pattison that he does almost all of his work from this small hearing room. But we're making it work. 5 more months for me. So theoretically, the other building is supposed to be ready next summer. We'll see. I'm not sure they're gonna finish that building in 2027. But I will be on the other side by that time. Eight 28, no customers yet. Maybe they resolved it. That happens sometimes. We have a matter set and the court isn't aware that the matter resolved. I go on the record. Wish I could shut that camera or lock the camera. That's not it. We don't need a view of that. All right, we're waiting for our first customers of the morning, of the week, of the day. So we will hurry up and wait. For some reason, we only have one sentence this morning, so that will be good. Once we get through 9:30, we'll be okay here. We're gonna have a log jam at 9 o'clock. Judge Patterson has the criminal arraignments on Mondays, and generally they start out slowly. He doesn't usually have arraignments and pre-exams on the same day. I do on Tuesdays, but we tend to make it all work. So we're off like a herd of turtles here. It is 8:30. Defendant has just arrived. All right, I can hear you.
Okay, the speaker wasn't on. All right. Here you go.
Good morning, Mr. Shears.
Morning.
I'm gonna put you in the waiting room for just a moment. I'm not afraid to have you come in here in the conference room, but I can't have you speak privately with the other attorney unless we use that conference room. So don't go away. I'll put you in the waiting room, and as soon as they come in, I'll bring you back. Well, the defendant is here. That's a good start. He's right on time. Judge Patterson was working on a project on this desk, and he's got a lot of stuff on it. I'll try not to disturb it. Well, I'm looking for an order. Won't happen to see. Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
The defendant is here. He's here at the courthouse. He's in a conference room. I'm
Okay.
in the small hearing room. Judge Patterson's in the big courtroom, but we're going to call this case. It's titled Midland Credit versus Ryan Shears. The file number is 252408GC. It is a claim for $2,633.62 plus cost, interest, and attorney fees. We had a pretrial in this matter on June 1st. The defendant was present. He asked for a dismissal, and the plaintiff was unwilling to dismiss it. So I gave the plaintiff 21 days to file a motion for summary disposition, gave the defendant 21 days to answer it, set the matter for hearing today on the summary disposition motion and on the pretrial. Plaintiff did file a motion for summary disposition and filed a brief. The matter set for hearing this morning. I could not find an order. Mr. Shears, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I just wanted to inform the court that my understanding is that we've actually reached a payment plan. And Mr. Shears can correct me if that's, I think we were just.
That's correct.
That is correct. We were just waiting for the signed, the stipulation on that to get that back from him.
All right, well, let's.
It's actually a consent judgment. And I think we emailed that to him on July 28th.
Very good. What are the terms of the consent?
I'm just pulling that up right now, Your Honor.
Mr. Shears, did you bring that order with you?
I did not. I have not seen that email yet.
You didn't receive the email?
I haven't checked it. It might have been in my spam or something. I don't know.
Okay. I apologize here. I'm just trying to get into the right. Yeah, what I'm looking at is not. Here we go. It looks like it's for a monthly payment amount of $80, and that it would start on July 31st. So that would have been on Friday, and that until the balance was paid.
And what is the balance?
The balance is it's $2,633.62. And certainly I can make sure that we re-email that to Mr. Shears, or if he wants to give permission to sign. I know there was.
All right,
Go ahead.
Mr. Shears, She
Yes,
can
sir.
simply email it to me, and we can even give you a copy of it right while you're here. They're agreeing to the amount without cost, interest, or attorney fees, $2,633.62, payable at $80 per month, starting the last day of the month. Is that the agreement that you agreed to?
Yes, Judge.
And can we accept that you acknowledge here on the record that you did sign that consent judgment with those terms and conditions?
Yes, Judge.
All right, Ms. Belzer, if you email that to the court, let me give you the address. It's on the notice, but it's a little cumbersome. It's 3B Civil,
3B Civil.
3B Civil at stjosephcountymi.gov.
Okay. The last part, St. Joseph County, MI.
Yes, spelled mi.gov.
Okay. All
If
right.
you email it to me, I will sign it and I'll provide a copy to Mr. Shears here at the courthouse.
Okay. I will need to get one of our staff to email it because I'm not certain how to get it out of this program into email. I'm
All
newer
right,
with the firm.
that's
so-
fine. Mr. Shears lives here, right here in Centerville. Mr. Shears, are you still on Ottawa Street?
Yes, sir.
All right. Are you missing work right now?
I am.
All right, well, let's get you back to work. They're gonna email me a copy of this consent order that agrees you pay the principal amount, $2,633.62. They waive all costs and attorney fees and interest. You will pay $80 per month starting last Friday, and $80 each month until the matter's paid in full. That will take a little more than 3 years. Well, it'll take about 80 times 800, 960. It'll take about 2.5 years. You can pay more if you want to just get this over with and close it out.
That was kind of my plan was, but $80 I know I can do. If I can do more, then I plan on.
Very good. All right, do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Ms. Belzer, if you had your staff email that to me. Mr. Shears, I'm not gonna make you wait around for that. You get back to work. We'll send you a copy of that at your Nottawa Street address.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're good to go. Have a good month.
You too.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Trembeth.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm doing all right so far.
It's good to hear.
Well, it's early. Things could still go off the rails, but we did have a little technical difficulty right off the bat. They installed a new document management program. We had a little trouble opening it up, but we're all right.
Okay.
You're here on the JP Morgan Chase.
I'm here on LVNV funding versus Hedgler.
All right, let's see which one we got. That's this one. Yes, that's our E45.
Yep.
That is a summary disposition motion. Let's see whether the defendant shows up. Where are you dialing in from?
Auburn Hills.
You ever been to Centerville?
I have not, Your Honor.
I advise you, if you're coming, come in the summer.
You guys have a nice little downtown there?
Yes, it's a small little village. The courthouse is in the center of it. It isn't really on the way to anywhere. They had a fight 160 years ago about where they were gonna put the courthouse. And so some businessmen in Centerville bought this piece of property and donated it, so that's where they put the courthouse. So it's got a historic 1899 courthouse on this village square, and then an attached courts building, which is presently under construction. So we're all crammed into the historic side. I'm in a little conference room in the old court building, but we're making do. And it's a nice town. Right now, the United Way is giving out free donuts on the corner, so if you were here, you driving in, you would have got a free donut.
That
Or
sounds
stop
pretty
and
enticing.
stop in traffic at the red light.
I did have, I don't know how close it, how far away it is. I did have a case in Niles that I appeared for, oh, back in the winter, I think. I don't know how far that it is away from you guys.
Oh, it's maybe 50 miles. I was assigned to a case in Niles earlier this spring. Anyway, it's a nice place. We like it here, but it isn't really on the way to anywhere else. And Zoom has transformed the practice of civil law. Almost everything we do is by Zoom.
Do you think that's for better or for worse?
I think it's for better. It works well in this type of case, particularly when there are two attorneys, but with lay people, it's a little hard. But so for someone like you can do 6 cases this morning as opposed to driving all the way out here to Centerville or hiring a local counsel to come cover your cases. Pre-Zoom, attorneys, law firms had connections with local attorneys. And there were a couple of attorneys that had an office right here in Centerville, and they would just walk across the street and handle a default or a summary disposition motion. Then they had the whole phenomenon of lawyers on demand, and lawyers were coming in doing limited appearances. And then COVID hit, and we all set up our Zoom channels, and the world changed. I had expected this defendant to be here. We'll see.
Yeah, I believe another one of our attorneys with our office appeared last time on this matter.
Yeah, Natasha Dixit was here last time.
Yeah, she's out vacationing in Yellowstone currently, so.
Good for her. I tease her. She's never been to Centerville either. I say, well, one day you're actually gonna make it here. I had an 8:30 and 8:45, and then I have 3 cases all at 9 o'clock. So we have a bit of a train wreck coming here in a few minutes. The defendant did appear via Zoom last time.
Well, it looks like we did do a notice of hearing, and that was dated, the proof of service for that was dated June 29th, so. Defendant should have got notice.
Well, I think he was given notice in the courtroom of this date also. The balance was down to 779.13 when we were here in June.
That's still the current balance, Your Honor.
I'll let the clock tick a minute or two here.
No problem. Did you guys have a couple weeks ago? Do you guys have any issues with the wildfire smoke over there?
We did,
Yeah.
not as bad as in some places, but I was on vacation during that worst of it. And on the Thursday and Friday in the mid-July, it was beautiful. The sun was shining, it was warm out, but it smelled like a campfire and there was a haze. One of our staff, their child's got asthma and they had a terrible time with it and still are. It's not so bad now, but we had it the same as everybody else did.
Yeah, that
So
stinks
we'll
that it ruined
fix-
your vacation.
Well, I made the best of it. Let's talk about this case. The file number is 242147GC LV Funding versus Shane Hetchler. The matter was dismissed by a settlement. Plaintiff moved to vacate the dismissal of December of 2025. The defendant stopped making the payments. And so they asked to reopen the case and grant summary disposition. When Ms. Dixit was here on June 19th, the defendant was here by Zoom, and it was established the current balance was $779.13. Appearing on behalf of the plaintiff this morning is Tim Tremberth from LVNV Funding. And that is still the balance. The defendant is not here. He has not filed any response to plaintiff's motion for summary disposition. He was given this date on June 21st. Plaintiff has provided a notice of hearing. Let me see whether he's here. I'm looking for a Shane Hetchler for civil matters. Yes. All right, thank you. Bye. He was not checked in live. They didn't put him in the conference room. So let's talk about this. The plaintiff has filed a motion for summary disposition, set aside the earlier dismissal consent. It is hereby ordered there is no genuine material issue of fact in this cause of action. It's meant.
Your 9 o'clock meets hearing, but I don't think we have them in here.
Put him in the conference room.
Okay.
It's open. There is no material issue of fact. There was a consent judgment. The defendant failed to continue to pay, although he made a pretty substantial dent on it. And the balance left is $779 plus cost, $55 service fee, $61.70 filing fee, motion fee of $20, and the attorney fee of $75. And it is not here. I'm going to grant the motion for summary disposition.
Thank you, Your Honor. Well, we will submit a judgment for signature, Your Honor. I do believe you do have that order in front of you. Is that correct?
I do have it.
Okay. Do you need it? Would you like us just to file that judgment with the court, or do you want that done under the 7-day rule?
You can just file it with the court. Let me give you our email.
Okay.
It's 3bcivil@stjosephcountymi.gov. It's a little cumbersome. 3bcivil@stjosephcounty, spelled out, mi.gov.
All right. I think I got it. Thank you very much, Your Honor. It was great speaking with you this morning. You have a good rest of your day.
Thank you. Well, the first two cases were smooth sailing. $771 should be a manageable number. All right, as I indicated, we've got three cases set for 9 o'clock. J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, Synchrony Bank, and Mulder Moving and Storage. Hi. Hi.
Ms. Turner did send this back to the attorney signed. She just kept the copy for her. Do you still want her in the Zoom room?
Is she here?
Yes, I just don't have the original. She is hard of hearing. She's the older lady that's hard of hearing. So I didn't know what to do. She said she sent it back to them, but I don't have the original yet.
Well, she didn't sign it.
She signed, she said she got that copy for herself. She signed it and returned it.
All right,
to
well, put her in the conference room and we'll see if we can hear her.
Very
I'll change the name to Nancy. We've got several other people we meet that set for 9 o'clock.
Yes, your other 9 for me is here as well. Alternates.
Who is, alternates this year? All right.
Thank you.
See what happens when I'm good. Yep, it looks like we're all set. He's all set for you. You can just. Oh, I get to talk to him. Yes.
Miss Connor, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I have new hearing aids and tested out here.
All right, very good. I'm gonna put you in the waiting room. Don't go away. Very good. That's set for 5 minutes from now. I would bring the people right in the court, the little hearing room. It's quite tight in here, but then they can't speak privately with the attorney. So we'll just try to do these one by one. Wish I could lock this camera. And it's got a weird view. It's got the side angle of 2 monitors and there's a third monitor over there. I don't know what it does. But you can see the state seal and you can see the flags. Poor Judge Patterson's kind of locked out of his office while I'm in here.
Good morning.
Good morning. Which case are you here on?
So Randy Tepfer, Omni Community Credit Union, I want to confirm that everything is accurate, but I had a seminar I was at on Friday, so we had another firm cover the hearing that was Friday. and they indicated that he didn't show and a show cause had been scheduled for today. Is that accurate or is it a different
That-
day?
No, that is accurate.
Okay.
And, so he's supposed to be here on a criminal matter. Laura, would you find out if Randy Tepfer is here for his felony case? He is also subject to a discovery hearing, and, if he doesn't show up in his criminal case, there'll be a bench warrant, and I guess I could do one also. Yeah, I set it for this morning, knowing that he was supposed to be here on a criminal matter. We don't usually do prelims on Tuesdays, but Judge Patterson and I are going to the district judge conference for a couple of days, so we moved everything. So yes, my apology, this was set on short notice on the idea that he was already supposed to be here.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
In the meantime, I've got two other civil defendants in the waiting rooms with no plaintiff's counsel.
Hello?
Yes, good morning, Ms. Corner, I'm still here. Mr. Altimus will be with you here in a moment. Let me bring in Attorney Nate.
He is here, and I told Paul to make sure he doesn't leave.
All right, I need that file. It's a general civil file. It's set for discovery hearing this morning.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put him in one of the conference rooms when I finish with this next case. So when I take Ms. Connor out of the conference room, let's put Mr. Tepfer in that conference room.
He's sitting in the courtroom.
Well, we're gonna steal him
Wanna
from
steal him first, okay?
Good morning, Mr. Nate. Which case are you here on?
Good morning. I believe it's JP Morgan versus Kobe Metzger.
All right, well, he's not here. I'm gonna call the cases that are here. Synchrony Bank versus Nancy Connor. Ms. Connor is here. The file number is 26686 GC. Ms. Connor, you were here back in June 29th. And this is a claim for $2,590 plus cost for a total of $2,810.16. You had talked privately with the plaintiff, and apparently they've agreed to your offer of $100 per month. So you brought in a consent judgment in that amount, $2,810.16. It says the defendant shall pay the judgment in payments of $100 starting July 30th until the judgment is paid in full. The plaintiff shall not issue a periodic garnishment as long as payment is made. So here is Mr. Begg, who's a minute late. Good morning, Mr. Begg.
Good morning. A consent judgment was signed and mailed to the court on this one.
Yes, she's here. She brought in a copy, and I'm just confirming with her the terms of the consent judgment. Ms. Connor, you agree you're gonna pay this at $100 per month starting now? Is that correct? Ms. Connor?
Corner, yeah.
Corner, yes, Corner. I spelled your name wrong. I apologize. Yes. So if you go out to the counter, the clerk will give you a copy of that order.
I already sent $100 for July 30th. Now,
All right, very
I put
good.
a note in there, sir, that I get Social Security on the 3rd. So I will get a money order and send it right out. So it'll be early.
Very good.
And I'm sending it to that lawyer.
That's where you're supposed to send it.
Okay, I'm not getting everything.
All right, you can send it to the lawyer. You're gonna make your payment early. Very good.
Okay,
So I've signed an order and you can have a copy of it.
uh-huh. Well,
Thank you, Your Honor.
I came here and they told me at the desk how to do it, so I've been
Very
here a
good.
couple of times.
If you go back out to the desk, we'll give you a copy of that.
Mhm.
All right, Mr. Begg, that's the only one you got this morning?
That is. Thank you very much, Judge.
Thank you. All right, yeah, she signed the consent, send it back. Ms. Corner, you go back out to the counter, we'll give you a copy of that order.
Back to the
Miss-
counter. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
All right, Miss Escamilla, we're gonna put your guy in that room. We have, Robert Goodman, who's late to the party, for Stephanie Altimus. And we have, Mr. Nate here on Kobe Metzger, so we're gonna call that one. 26151 GC is entitled JP Morgan Bank versus Kobe Metzger. Attorney Preston Nate is here for the plaintiff. We had a previous hearing in this matter on June 29th. Everything today was set from a previous day and bumped out to this day. The claim was for $9,642.69. On June 29th, they discussed the fact that a resolution had been made in the amount of $7,860. We continue the matter to this day, expected further payment and some resolution of the matter. Kobe Metzger is not here. All right. And Mr. Nate is here. So Mr. Nate, could you enlighten us?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you for that update. And then as an update to the court, we did get this resolved. He did end up paying that settlement amount that you mentioned, $7,860. So we do not need to proceed with the motion today. I don't have a dismissal back from Mr. Metzger, so if the court is okay with me sending in a dismissal under the 7-day to get this wrapped up, that'll probably be the quickest way.
Very good. But the matter is resolved. Thank you. All
Thank you,
right,
Your Honor.
you have a
Appreciate it.
good Monday.
You too.
Mr. Goodman and Miss Altimus will be with you here in just a moment. Let me bring this guy in.
Okay.
Ms. Warner would like a copy of that consent decree.
Let me give you the first two also. First.
Do you want me to go ahead and have her sign this
Yes.
copy while she's here?
Yep.
Okay, great. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Tepfer, let me give you that name. All right, this next matter was scheduled on short notice. It's entitled Omni Credit Union versus Randy Tepfer, the esteemed Lana Escamilla is here on behalf of Omni Credit Union. And this matter was set for discovery hearing last Friday, July 31st. Mr. Tepfer failed to show up. He was here just a day or two before that on July 28th on another matter. I knew that Mr. Tepfer had a hearing set for this morning in another case. So I rescheduled this from then until now. And graciously, Ms. Escamilla appeared on very short notice. This is for your benefit, Mr. Tepfer. You didn't show up for the subpoena, and I could have issued a bench warrant for your arrest. But I just saw you a day or two before that. And so I knew that you weren't gone. This is a discovery hearing. The plaintiff sued you for money damages. $1,452 plus cost, $1,769.46 is the total. They set a discovery hearing to discuss this matter with you on your ability to pay the debt. Now, this worked out pretty well. You were set to be here already. Ms. Escamilla came in on short notice and you're already here. So I stole you from your criminal case for a minute while we deal with this. So Mr. Tepfer, I want you to raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm any testimony or information you give to Attorney Escamilla in the course of this discovery hearing will be true to the best of your knowledge and belief?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Attorney Escamilla, and they'll discuss your ability to pay on this debt. So when the button comes up that says join, you join. And Ms. Escamilla, once again, thank you for your appearing on short notice, but I did get this accomplished and that's worth more than 5 cents.
Yes, thank
But
you.
I'll be here if you need my services dealing with these other matters. So you both join, you can speak privately in a breakout room.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
One of the problems, Ms. Altimus, is those rooms are right back to back, so it bleeds through there. My apologies.
That's okay.
But let's talk about your case. This is Mulder's Moving and Storage versus Stephanie Altimus. Mr. Robert Goodwin is here on behalf of the plaintiff.
Good morning.
Let me make a note. A default judgment entered accidentally on court error. The defendant had filed an answer and had in fact filed a jury demand. And the judgment, I think she filed it on June 1st. The default issued on June 5th. And it should not have entered. So it was set for hearing on this matter. Plaintiff has provided an order. I'll read it. Order setting aside default judgment for amendment of trial order, allowing for discovery and for first adjournment of pretrial settlement conference. So we would set aside the default and start at square one. This is a claim for a lot of money, $23,829.33. So with costs, it's close to $25,000. Defendant filed an answer, filed a jury demand, and as I indicated, the default should not have entered because your answer was filed before the default was entered. And I'm not even exactly sure what happened. The clerk brought this to my attention several weeks ago, and I said, set the matter for hearing. Mr. Goodman, your firm has prepared that order, which I appreciate. Is there anything else you'd like to address to this?
No, it sounds like the court's inclined to grant it. I think it makes sense. And the parties can work through discovery and hopefully try and get the matter resolved.
Ms. Altimus,
Mhm.
what I'm doing is I'm setting aside the default and we're gonna go back to square one.
Okay,
And I will allow some time for discovery and I will set another pretrial conference out maybe 45 days. As I indicated, there's a lot of money involved here and there are issues. And there's this jury demand that's in there. I'm not sure that you're prepared to try this as a jury trial as a layperson, but I will grant the order to set aside the default. And I apologize, that's the discovery hearing going on next door. And allow discovery, 60 days for discovery. And set a pretrial conference date. For October 5th.
I'm sorry, October 5th?
Yes.
Okay.
At 9 a.m. Now, in the meantime, you guys can discuss the matter. Mr. Goodman, do you think there's any benefit of having a breakout room now so you and the defendant can at least touch base and get contact information?
Absolutely. I'm happy to chat with her. She spoke with my law partner. I know that my law partner had emailed to her a stipulation to exchange discovery via email. We haven't got that back yet, Ms. Altimus.
I'm having a hard time. You guys didn't send a DocuSign. You guys sent it, and I can't do it on my phone. So I sent an email. I don't know if you can send it DocuSign. And then
All right, well, let me put you in a breakout room. I'm gonna have to open another room here.
Okay.
I'll be
Judge,
right here.
that pretrial on October 5th at 9 a.m., will that be via Zoom?
Yes.
Okay.
I know you'd like to come here. It's beautiful in October, but we can do this all by Zoom.
Great.
All right. And Ms. Altimus, when the button says join, you join. And I'll be here if you need me when you're done.
thank you, sir.
Anyway, October 5th is the next date at 9 a.m.
And Judge, just for clarification, did you sign our proposed order? Because I see that we asked for 90 and you're giving us 60. Did you modify that in the document?
I'll change it to 60.
Okay.
And I'll sign the order. Thank you for preparing it.
Yep. And then after we've concluded, if we don't have something to put on the record, do you want us to come back to you or no?
No, you're good to go.
Okay, thank you.
If you need me, I'm here though.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right, we have two breakout rooms going. Mr. Tepfer's discovery hearing saved him from getting arrested. Those two matters are resolved. We have a 9:30 case left. It's 13 minutes from now. And then we have a 10:30 sentence. So we're in pretty good shape. This one is just a plain old pretrial. And I can give Judge Patterson his office back. Although we'll probably be using this, we may be using it all day. Judge Patterson also has the prelims today. He got the short end of the stick. As I indicated, we moved everything from Tuesday to Monday. And I have my regular Monday with civil motions, criminal sentences, pretrials. In the afternoon, landlord tenant, general civil and small claims. Monday is mostly a civil day for the court, except for sentences in the morning. So Judge Pattison got everything, PECs and prelims. And he gets the big courtroom. We enjoy our individual judicial conferences. The state constitution says that we're supposed to have an all-judge conference every other year. And so the last one of those was in Detroit in the spring of 25. But every year, each bench, the probate judges, the circuit judges, and the district judges have a conference of their own. And we talk about district court issues. We're going to be talking about landlord tenant issues, contempt issues, other things that apply to district court. And I've enjoyed the camaraderie of my district court colleagues. This is the last of these district court conferences that I will probably be attending. All the judges that came in with me at New Judge School 24 years ago, most of them are in the same shape I'm in, were turned out. So this will be my last district judge conference. Makes it a little bittersweet. But as I indicated, it's a fine group of other judges. I was the new guy. Now I'm one of the old guys. And now I'm one of the guys going out, but it's a fine group of new judges that have come in. I teach at New Judge School every 2 years on the election cycles. I've met all the incoming judges for the last 16 years. And anyway, it's a nice ability to talk to your colleagues that actually understand what we're going through. So that's where we'll be for the next 3 days. Then, I think it's just business as usual to the end of the year. I don't have any more vacations scheduled. We have about 100 more business days. That's bittersweet too. I have 98 working days left. That's a little scary. 98 more first line of the day. All right, I've got 2 sets of parties in breakout rooms and 1 more pre-trial. 8 minutes from now. This room is easier to hear. Judge Pattison has an easier time in this room, and he likes it. He's adapted to it, you know. thankful that he is, because I prefer the big room. I think it's 100 days. 100 days. $6 till our next case, and I tend to think they'll probably just sign out of those breakout rooms. I think they will do what they need to do and then just go on back about their business. Four minutes. When the new judge comes, I'm not sure how they're gonna divide things up, whether Judge P's gonna continue to use this small room. As I said, I expect that'll be through 2027. It will still be in this configuration till the new courthouse opens. Let's clean up our.
he's here, we're attempting to log him into Zoom.
Are they done in the conference rooms?
Yeah, somebody messed with it and now we can't figure out how to get back.
Well, I'm gonna close the breakout rooms and see if I can get them back in.
Okay, thank you.
Looks like Miss Escamilla might still be in there with Randy Tepfer, but the other room
Yeah, the other one is
is open. All right.
Thank you.
Going to end and to hit this to return. Okay, thank you.
So I need to delete room 2. Which means I have to open it again. Thank you to my staff for keeping things moving. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you.
Appreciate your help.
Good morning, Mr. Ransbottom.
Good morning, Your Honor.
I'm gonna put you in the waiting room. We're waiting for the attorney to show up and we'll be with you momentarily. And again, we use these conference rooms for the ability to do a breakout room, which we did in the last 2 cases. Well, he's here on time. The plaintiff is not. So maybe he knows something I don't. Let's bring him in. I'm gonna call this case. There is a hearing going on in an adjacent conference room, so that's a little spillover noise. We'll do the best we can. This is file number 26317 GC. It's entitled American Heritage Federal Credit Union versus Chad Ransbottom. It is a lawsuit for $9,431.07. That lawsuit was served on Mr. Ransbottom and he filed an answer denying the allegations in the complaint. So the matter was set for a pretrial this morning and we're waiting for counsel for American Heritage to show up. Mr. Ransbottom, have you had any discussion of this matter with the plaintiff's attorney?
No, I haven't. I tried to contact them. I left a message and I never got any response back from them. Your Honor, I'm going to a debt relief program right now, and this was one of them that was on the docket, I guess, to get resolved. And they were trying to contact him from what Beyond Finance told me. That's my debt relief company, and waiting for a response back. Now, I agree that the debt is mine. I would like to come to a settlement or agreement, and if that's the case, I could be able to pay it off by the end of August. We have sold our house and we close on the 21st of August. And the responses that I give to the papers I received was from Beyond Finance's legal team. That's what they sent me to turn in.
All right, so you're working with a debt consolidation company, you're selling your home, you expect to have a lump sum and ability to pay some of this off, is that correct?
Correct, yes, on the 21st of August, yes, that's the closing date.
All right, very good. Well, let's let the clock tick a little bit. Maybe they figure the matter is resolved. They've been working with Beyond Finance, but no one's here from the Stillman office.
And
So
well, oh, sorry, the last time I talked to Beyond Finance, they did not have a resolution from them yet either. And they've been trying to contact them, unless it just happened in the last couple of days.
all right, let me put you in the waiting room. If they're not here in 5 minutes, I'll just let you go.
Okay, you're fine. Thank you.
Thank you for the information. Maybe that matter is resolved. Now, I stole Mr. Tepfer from his criminal case to do this civil discovery. Hopefully they're almost done so he can go back to deal with his other matters. It sounds to me like perhaps Beyond Finance did finally talk to the plaintiff and resolve this matter. We have a couple of asset discovery hearings this afternoon and some general civil motions. All right, the parties are back on Omni Credit Union versus Tepfer. Ms. Escamilla, anything further?
I do not at this time. Thank you, Your Honor.
Very good. All right, Mr. Tepfer, that saved you a bench warrant or contempt So you go back and deal with your criminal case, and this matter, you complied with the discovery.
All right,
Thank you,
thank you
sir.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll remove that room. Very good. Mr. Ransbottom, perhaps what happened is what you mentioned, that maybe they got together in the last couple of days, but they're not here. I'm going to just tickle this for 30 days. For a resolution or no progress. Sounds like you've got a good plan to get this resolved. You've got a company helping you. Some of the debt consolidation companies are helpful and some not so much.
Yeah.
And, maybe you're working this out and that's a good thing. All right, do you have any questions?
So I just get a hold of my Beyond Finance to see if they've had a resolution. If not, then what, do I contact the attorney or?
No, you just get a hold of Beyond Finance. If they don't do anything, we're gonna file a motion to dismiss this for no progress after 30 days.
Okay.
So I would direct you to contact Beyond Finance, but you're good to go, sir. Thank you for being here on time with matter.
Have a good day, sir.
I'm working on it. Thank you. All right, we'll take a break. Want to stop the record, stop the live stream.